Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Repitch. I'm David, along with Richard.
Hey guys.
And today, I have no idea what we're doing. But Richard, you want to fill us in?
Yeah, so David, Christmas is around the corner, and when you think about Christmas, what do you think about? You know,
I mean, like snow,
Okay,
happiness.
we're related to movies and media. What comes to mind?
Like specific movies?
Now, okay, you're getting further away. So when I think about Christmas, David, I think about cheesy Hallmark movies, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, you and I are never gonna watch a Hallmark movie unironically. So like, how do we do this? So David, do you know there are over 174 Hallmark movies made?
Really? And do you know when that all started?
The year 2000.
Oh my gosh.
So they've been pumping this out like nonstop.
Seriously.
And like some of the premises to these Hallmark movies are crazy. They're weird. And I'm like, that's interesting. I wonder if I can make a game out of this. And I don't know if you saw on the news, David, but there's this AI program called ChatGPT.
No, I haven't heard of this. What is this?
So it's this AI program. Basically, you like ask it to like even simple. It's like kind of like an advanced version of Siri or like Google, where you're like. So I asked this AI program, like, how do you describe yourself? And this is what it wrote. I am an assistant, a large language model trained by OpenAI. I am an artificial intelligence designed to assist users by answering questions and providing information on a wide range of topics.
Okay.
So basically, you ask it almost anything before the year 2001. That's where they get all this information, and it answers you like, "Hey," as simple as "What is the capital of New York, and like Albany," to a part where like I asked it, "Give me a lesson plan about slavery," and it legit gave me like what the kids should talk about, some resources to that extent. It's crazy.
And you said it has to be about stuff before 2001, or?
Yeah, 2021. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah. So I asked it, hey, can you give me some fake Hallmark movies? And I sifted some of the good ones. And I'm like, it's almost undistinguishable. So we are going to have our very first AI, man versus AI Hallmark movies.
Okay. All right.
And you are the guinea pig to see if this is any fun. So I have a list of 10 movies. I sent you the list. You don't know the answers to it. Only I do. Mm-hmm. So we're going to read the synopsis. And you, David, have to kind of decipher and figure out, is this a real Hallmark movie and is this fake? Give me your final answer and I'll let you know. Any questions?
No. Sounds pretty straightforward. All right.
So I had to tweak it a little bit because like the AI for some reason is like grammar and everything is really good, while the synopsis for the Hallmark movies are pretty bad. So I had to make it even it out completely, sort of. And I changed most of the names. So like the female protagonist, her name's gonna be Jane. The male protagonist is gonna be John, unless it's like a funny pun.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so other than that, let's go to the fake or real Hallmark movie. You ready, David?
All right. So, are you gonna? After each one, you're gonna tell me if it's fake or real, or are you gonna?
You're gonna guess.
I know. So I'm gonna guess after I read the first one, right? And then, are we gonna tally it up at the end, or are you gonna tell me on the spot that if I'm right or wrong?
What do you think? I'll let you. So maybe the first 5, I'll let you know, and the last 5, I won't let you know. Okay. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Right. So let me just number it so I know too. So okay, 3. So let's see who will win, mankind or AI, David. iRobot is creeping in closely, man.
No, man. I mean, it's scary. It's scary stuff.
All right. So the first title is A Christmas to Remember. Jane is hired to be a personal assistant to a famous and eccentric author named Mr. Scrooge. She is hesitant at first, but she gets to know her boss and his quirky habits, and she starts to see the good in him and begins to enjoy the holiday season. With the help of Mr. Scrooge's loyal housekeeper and friendly mailman, Jane and Mr. Scrooge learn to embrace the spirit of Christmas and find love and happiness in the most unlikely of places. Can Jane and Mr. Scrooge have a Christmas to remember, or will their differences keep them apart?
All right. Interesting. This one, right off the bat, I'm going to say this is AI.
AI? Why? Why do you think so?
My thing is just use of the name Mr. Scrooge. It's not very like I know it's a very common Christmas theme and story, but in Hallmark movies, I've never really heard anybody else use it outside of the Christmas Carol. Okay.
So it's because of the names you think that gave it away?
For this one, yeah.
All right. You are right. It is fake.
Okay.
Dang it, man. All right. Maybe I should just call it John. All right. So number 2, David, can you read that synopsis for us?
All right. Number 2, Switched for Christmas. Estranged twin sisters get together for an obligatory pre-Christmas lunch a year after their mother's death. Both women are unhappy and frustrated with their own lives. Though not close, each is envious of the other's life. What's a twin to do but take advantage of this? And who would be the wiser? They do what any identical twins in need of new outlooks would do. They swap lives until Christmas Day. And by doing so, each woman discovers the true meaning of her life and gains a deeper perspective and appreciation for what she already had.
What do you think, David?
This one's close. This one is close.
Isn't it creepy? Like you can't really tell.
You can't. But I'm gonna guess it's an AI.
This is AI?
Yeah.
You are wrong.
Oh,
this is a real. It's a real Hallmark. You know who is the female protagonist in this?
Who
plays the twin sisters?
No.
Candace Cameron Bure. This is DJ Tanner from Full House. Yeah. So she's known as like the queen of Hallmark movies.
Yes.
Do you know? Wait. What were you saying? Which one?
I mean, she's been a very hot topic recently with the Hallmark stuff.
Oh, do you have any idea how many Hallmark movies she's in?
I'm gonna say it's gotta be close to like 70 or so, or 100.
David, that's 170 something. That's insane. Go a little bit lower.
Oh, okay, like 50.
50? No, it's 29. Still, that's okay. A lot. 29 is still a lot of movies. Crazy. 75. That's insane. Can you imagine? She would have to pump out like 6 movies a year since 2000.
I mean, she's the Hallmark or was the Hallmark queen.
Yeah. I thought that was really interesting. All right, number 3. The title is Finding Santa.
Wait, when did that movie come out? Do you happen to
know? I do not know, but it came out like a couple of years ago. These are all before 2000. There's some of them that are recent, but most of them are kind of back in so you don't know.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It's like you might see it in commercials or something. There might be one that's not Hallmark. I don't know, but whatever. All right, this is the next one. Number 3, Finding Santa. So Jane, a single woman who lives... Is this your turn to read?
No, it's your turn.
Okay, so Jane, a single woman who lives and breathes Christmas 365 days a year, has been in charge of her small town's famous Christmas Day parades since she moved back home. When the long-standing Santa in the parade, Tom, falls and hurts himself, Jane is on a mission to find the perfect replacement in time for the televised broadcast. The only option is Tom's son, John, who hates Christmas. As Jane and John come together in the festive hometown, she inspires him to find his Christmas spirit while he inspires her to follow her dreams.
This one is pretty good. This one's pretty good. I'll say this is a real one.
This is a real one?
Real Hallmark?
You sure?
Final answer, yes.
Yes, you are right.
All right.
You know who plays the female protagonist in this?
Who's this? Is it Candace Cameron?
No, it's Jodie Sweetin. It's Stephanie Tanner.
The other Tanner.
Yeah, the younger sister, Stephanie Tanner.
Interesting.
To be honest, half of this is played by DG Tanner. All the real
really?
Ones. So I don't know why it happened to be like that. The weird ones happen to be about her. Or maybe like I had a huge crush on her as a kid. I mean, who didn't growing up in the 90s? But yeah. All right, number 4, Mistletoe Magic.
All right. When shy and reserved librarian Jane discovers a hidden room in the library filled with rare and magical Christmas books, she is transported to a wondrous and enchanted winter wonderland. There, she meets a dashing and mysterious man named Nick, who helps her uncover the secrets of the magical books and the true meaning of Christmas. As they explore the magical world together, Holly and Nick find themselves falling in love. But when they are threatened by an evil sorcerer determined to steal the magic of Christmas, they must work together to save the day and their newfound love. Can Jane and Nick overcome the odds and have their own happily ever after? Or will the magic of Christmas be lost forever?
What are your thoughts as you read that?
Honestly, that sounds pretty good. that one does sound good. But,
Give me your honest opinion.
This one does sound good enough to be real.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say it's AI.
You gonna say it's AI?
Yeah.
Dang, David, you're mad good. It is AI. Isn't that crazy though? It's not
yeah,
real.
that is really crazy. If they haven't made this movie, they should make this movie.
I know, right? No, I have a secret surprise for you in the end of this. A little Christmas present for you. All right, number 5. Journey Back to Christmas. World War II has come to an end and Jane is still grieving over her husband's disappearance. When the Christmas comet appears, Jane is caught in a terrible storm and is knocked unconscious. When she wakes up, she's in the future and she meets a man who discovers the bonds of family and the true meaning of Christmas is timeless.
Dang, these are pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with AI on this one too.
You think it's AI?
Yeah.
Nope, it's real. Can DJ Tanner also plays the
Also, okay.
All right. So right now we have 3 for Mankind and 2 for AI. It's still close.
All right.
So the next 5, I'm not gonna tell you. You're gonna just read it and give me your final answer.
Gotcha. All right. Number 6, The 12 Days of Christmas Chaos. After accidentally breaking her grandmother's treasured Christmas ornament, Jane is tasked with finding a replacement before the big family holiday celebration. But when she sets out on a mission to track down the rare ornament, she finds herself caught up in a series of wacky and wild adventures. Will she find the perfect ornament in time, or will her family be doomed to a decorationless holiday? Oh my gosh.
To be honest, David, if I didn't have the answers in front of me, I wouldn't know which one it is.
This one, I don't know. This one does sound good. This one definitely sounds like it could be a movie, a Hallmark movie. But I will say this is fake.
You think this is fake?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see in the end.
We'll see.
All right, David. Number 7.
Oh, wait. This one.
Oh, I'll read number. What?
I mean, go ahead. Read.
Oh, what was your question?
This one, I feel like I know this by title, though. I feel like I've heard of this one.
Oh, okay. You sure?
I don't know. Maybe. Unless I'm thinking of something else.
So number 7. So the number 7's title is The Christmas Switch. All right. So when 2 rival store owners, Jane and John, are forced to work together to save their struggling businesses, they accidentally swap bodies thanks to a magical Christmas ornament. As they try to figure out how to switch back, they also navigate their own growing feelings for each other and learn to see each other's businesses from a new perspective. With the help of their friends and employees, Jane and John learn the true meaning of Christmas and discover that they have a lot more in common than they initially thought. Can they reverse Christmas switch and find their happily ever after, or would they be stuck in each other's bodies forever?
Okay, never mind. This is not what I thought.
Yeah.
But this one, I think this one's a fake one.
You think this is a fake one?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Number 8.
A Christmas Detour. 2 travelers find themselves linked when a snowstorm reroutes them to an airport hotel in Buffalo. Ever the eternal optimist and hopeless romantic, Jane desperately needs to find their way back home to meet her fiancé's parents before her wedding. And it's somehow up to fellow passenger John, who is permanently soured on romance following a recent heartbreak. Yet John somehow rises to the occasion to become Paige's, was that supposed to be Jane?
Jane. Yeah,
Jane's chivalrous helpmate. As their madcap journey ensues, our duo will find plenty of surprises in store. This sounds real. This sounds like a real one. That's my final answer for this.
Okay. Dang, man. We'll see, man. Maybe you're killing it. Maybe you're just bombing hardcore.
Who knows?
All right. Number 9. In the days of leading... the title is Falling for Christmas. In the days leading up to Christmas, a young newlywed heiress experiences a skiing accident. After being diagnosed with amnesia, she finds herself in the care of a handsome lodge owner and his daughter. Is this real or is this fake?
Oh man, this sounds like a typical Hallmark movie, man.
It does, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'll. This is real. I'll go with my final answer as this is real.
Okay. All right, last one, David.
All right. A Christmas mix-up. When two identical twin sisters, Jane 1 and Jane 2, switch places for the holidays to escape their overbearing families, they soon discover that they have more in common than they initially thought. As they try to keep up the charade and navigate the complications of each other's lives, they also begin to fall in love with each other's romantic interests. With the help of their supportive friends in the magic of Christmas, Holly and Ivy, or Jane 1 and Jane 2, must learn to embrace their differences and find their own happily ever after. Can they avoid getting caught and find their way back to each other, or will their plan backfire and ruin their chances at love?
The last one, David. Is this real or is this fake?
This one, I will say it's fake.
You think it's fake?
I think it's fake.
All right.
All right. How'd I do?
Dang it, David! You got 5-0. You got every single one correct.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yo, you were that's so annoying. But so mankind has won this time. Don't worry, folks. It was 8 versus 2. The AI only tricked you twice. What gave it away? What do you think gave it away? The fake ones.
The fake ones, a lot of it's like it's close enough, but like some of the premises are kind of like not Hallmarky. Especially like this last one especially.
Is it too cheesy?
It's not that it's cheesy. It's just the whole like, they begin to fall in love with each other's romantic interests and things like that, or like that whole
There's
idea.
definitely Hallmark movies about that.
I mean, like twin sisters doing that though. Like it might be like I don't know. It's some of these things I felt like it wasn't. I don't know. It didn't really stay in tune with. Because to me, when I think of Hallmark, it's like family content, like family fun content. And then,
maybe if I didn't say Hallmark and I just said Christmas movie,
maybe that might have.
Maybe that was my fault. But at a certain point, the AI was giving me very generic ones, like a lawyer, like a high powered lawyer who goes back home, falls in love with a high school friend. I'm like, this is boring. I want a really interesting one. So at a certain point, I'm like, give me a quirky Christmas story, and that's when you get on. That's when you get the switches and stuff. That might be my fault.
Wait, can you tell me which ones were which?
So the 12 Days of Christmas with the decorations, that was fake.
Right. Okay.
The Christmas Switch, I think that actually is a title, but that is also fake.
Right. Okay.
The Christmas Detour, that's real with DJ Tanner. She plays the character. Number 9, Falling for Christmas. That's actually real. That's on Netflix. I don't think it's a Hallmark one, and that's actually played by Lindsay Lohan.
That's what I was. That was another one where I was like, oh, that's kind of sounds familiar.
I know. I was like, oh man, I was gonna give you a curveball. Man, maybe if I feel like it's not fair for you and I because we're just like we know it too well. Because I did this with my wife, and like more than 50% of the time I tricked her.
Oh man, that was pretty fun, man.
But isn't it the only thing I changed for the AI is the names, and I messed up some of the names. But how creepy is that? It
is pretty crazy. Some of the storyline synopsis, and it definitely feels like it could be a real movie.
Yeah. So I was legit playing with this thing all night last night, asking it different prompts. And one of the things I asked, like, yo, can this write me a Marvel movie?
Oh, okay.
So I asked it, like, yo, make me a fake Marvel movie with Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and King the Conqueror. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to predict Avengers 6, 5, and it's definitely not going to be this, but like it's close enough. It's like That's weird. So let me hear this out. When
Okay.
a powerful and dangerous king the conqueror threatens to destroy the fabric of time itself, the guardians of time must band together to stop them. Led by the Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange, the guardians include a time-traveling Spider-Man, the mysterious and powerful Wanda Maximoff, and the wise and powerful Ancient One. As they fight to protect the timeline, the guardians must also confront their own personal struggles and learn to work together as a team. With the help of the Avengers and the other powerful allies, the Guardians must use their unique abilities and strength to defeat Kang and save the universe. Will the Guardians triumph, or will Kang's quest for power destroy them all?
Oh, that sounds like an actual Marvel like
No,
synopsis.
right? That's like really close to
Makes
like,
me question: is Marvel the MCU
Using
actually? Are they just
actually
using
using
AI?
There was word for word, I swear, all I wrote was Doctor Strange and King the Conqueror, and it basically gave me like word for word Infinity War. Like legit, like, oh, the Avengers were losing, but all of a sudden they got unexpected help. Here comes a bunch of superheroes that you never expected. I'm like, this is Infinity War.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm assuming it taps into like the internet and reads
Yeah,
into
yeah.
that, but like
Uh-huh.
the fact that it's just able to know that Kang is the bad guy, like they
Yeah.
could have just like made Kang like the good guy instead. Like,
Exactly.
so
And like I'm reading it word for word, David. I didn't add anything. And like it's because like right now with this AI, people are worried, and people are like especially like high school kids, middle school kids. Like you never need to write an essay ever again, almost. So like I mean, like some people like that's a good thing, but like writing an essay does not equal your intelligence. But like,
right.
how funny is it that our kids in the future like legit like write me an essay about education or write me an essay about the Civil War and blah 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 in 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I think I recently saw something online as well where like this guy plugged in like a math problem, and it's not some like easy math problem either. It's like some calculus math problem,
Mhm.
and it solved everything for him.
Yeah.
So it's like the access that future kids have and things like that, and like what these AIs are able to do now. It's just kind of crazy.
And this AI was able to solve some people's coding issues too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've only touched like the surface of it. I've been I legit ask it what's the meaning of life and the most random questions. I went down this real rabbit hole, but I don't know how did that. I think honestly it was my fault. I think I didn't give AI the right. I think I made it too crazy.
For like the Christmas ones, you're saying?
Yeah, the Christmas
Oh.
ones. I should have. I asked it for the weird ones. That was my fault.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, if I gave you like the boilerplate boring ones, like
I mean, yeah, I would get
you probably
confused.
would not know. But like I thought that wouldn't be a fun episode, so I just chose like crazy ones.
No, it was a good one. It was fun.
But I don't know how'd you get 5 correct in a row. That's so annoying. My face might have given it away so like subtly. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys liked it, David. Like, if this gets more better, I'm thinking like other stuff I might do in advance. Like, David, it might not man versus this is David versus AI.
Hey, I'm down. This sounds like fun. I mean, what's the website that you use for this, or like where did you?
You just Google chat. What is it called? Chat GPT.
Chat GPT. All right.
Yeah, you sign up and with your email and whatever, and just it's crazy, Dave. It is crazy, terrifying but crazy.
Might have to go play around with that.
Yeah, I even asked it how can DC solve its movie problems. It would not give me an answer. Like we cannot give you the answer right now. even artificial intelligence cannot solve DC.
Oh man, prayers for James Gunn and Peter Safran.
Well, yeah. I mean, I hope you guys like this special Christmas episode. And yeah, David, where can our wonderful audience members find us?
Well, you guys know where you can find us. Just check out the description. You guys could look for our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Just look for Repitch Podcast. And hey, you guys like this episode? You guys have suggestions? You guys want us to talk about a favorite movie of yours or repitch a movie of yours? Shoot us an email at repitchpodcast@gmail.com. And as always, just a big shout out to our friend Joe Yoo, Mr. Panamix on SoundCloud, for helping us out with the sound out editing and just giving us the intro outro music.
Yeah, and tune in to our next episode because it's gonna be our 100th episode. We've recorded 100 episodes, David, and it's
wild.
Crazy.
It is wild.
I have no idea what we're gonna talk about, but I'm excited. It's gonna be interesting.
Yep. I mean, we'll see. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna close this off. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, in this special way, do you think the AI can give us a quote?
I'm gonna ask it right now. Ask the AI right now. What do I ask? Let me see it. But it's keep giving me like, oh, it's busy right now. I think a lot of people, a lot of weirdos like me are using it.
I guess just a closing quote of some sort.
All right, gonna ask it. So, David, what are some other things? I was thinking one fun. It's logging me in right now. I think one fun thing that I can ask it to do is, I'm gonna find obscure animes and I have it write me some animes and see if you could figure out which is which.
I'm down for that.
I think that'd be interesting. Some like the genre that you're not that familiar with.
Mm-hmm. No, this was fun. I'd look forward to doing this again.
Yeah, it is still. Oh, okay. So let me type it in. Wait, right. What do I type in? What do you want me to ask?
I guess just like any closing inspirational quote that they could find.
Closing inspirational quote. Oh my gosh. Okay. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt.
All right. Thank you, AI.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
See you guys.